Hey, Neverwinter fans, what's up? Right now, we have a 2x enchantment and Runestones event going on, which is very nice. For those of you that take your time to build the leadership profession, it is a glorious payday. All of these wonderful little chests and bags get to be opened up, and I get to take advantage of the refining stones therein. Basically what you have to do is get your leadership level up to level 25. That's the sweet spot, the top spot. And once you do, you can create these little goodies. I happen to have 9 tunes now that I create these things off of. And every one of them are loaded up as this one is. You see I've got a couple thousand of these, a couple thousand of these, and so on. So it's really cool. You open them and you get your refining items. It's a good idea to open these if you're looking for refining supplies, as I know all of you are, because it's part of the game and we all have to refine constantly, continuously, and religiously. But be that as it may, for those of you who haven't taken time to work on your professions, a great reason to do so is it saves a lot of astral diamonds. Now, it does take some commitment. It's the longest of the professions to get to level 25, but once you get to 25, you can really create some great things. And then you have them, you can put all of those items, move all of that stuff up to your primary character or characters, and let the magic happen. You can, of course, use those any way you wish. The good thing is, if you don't know, they are not account bound. So once you open these goodies, the chests themselves are, chests and bags are account bound, but the items inside are not. So you can sell all this stuff off if you'd rather go that route. So it's very cool. I was just showing a couple characters so you can get the idea that I do indeed have similar quantities and multiple different characters. And we'll jump down to this guy real quick, give you one more look. I'm not going to go through all of these. For those of you that have seen my videos before, this is not necessarily for you unless you're just coming to check things out and say hi and hang out. That's always nice too. Here, I've got a few hundred of those, a couple thousand of these. These, the artifact paraphernalia bags. Got 800 of these. Okay, so I was out on the Gulf of Mexico today, so I'm a little sun bleached. My brain's running a little slow. My regulars know it doesn't necessarily run fast all the time either, but you know, that's a different issue. Alright, so basically you just want to level this sucker up to level 25 to take advantage of this. And you need a rank 3 leadership person. You also need an infantry weapon, and you need infantry armor. You can get the weapon and the armor off the auction house, or you can come right in here into Protector's Enclave and buy them from this little guy right here. Voila! Go here and then to assets, and there you go. There's the infantry weapon, and it is a worn infantry weapon and a piece of worn infantry armor. You only need a little bit of gold to be able to purchase those. And this will be the same for the PC, Xbox, and PS4. Now, as you work your way up through the professions, you can get other goodies as you work your way up there. You can do your large chest goods. You can get your mining claims to be able to create other things. But really what I'm focusing on today is this one, which you can start getting at level 21, and this one at level 22 and 23 for the enchanted coffer. Level 24 you can get the resonance bags, and level 25 gives you the ability to create 2 of these at a time within a 12-hour period. Now you can speed those up by getting professional assets such as this one. It's a blue rare adventurer. You can buy those on the auction house too, and they reduce the amount of time it takes. So basically, we'll go ahead and start this so you can see it. I could also add another asset person in here to speed it up even further. So I'm looking at a 35% reduction in speed to be able to produce this. So basically every 6 hours I can create 3 of these little bags. You can get epic profession persons. Again, if you go to the auction house, go to professions, go to the specific profession of leadership, and just go to, we'll start with epic. Go to epic. You can buy a hero. They're kind of expensive, but they do reduce your time, production time, by 50%. If you have a lot of time to sit there and grind away, then by all means go with all heroes. Generally, when I started this out, I let the, you do a lot of grinding for refining and stuff, but what I did was I kept turning the refining stones I was creating over to be able to buy higher quality leadership persons. I have 3 heroes at the epic level for this particular character. I have 6, so I'm constantly running 6. And in fact, I usually don't even reduce them down by adding that second professions person in there, because I just like to hit it and go, because it gets tedious. And I usually will hit those in the morning as I go through and do my daily dungeon runs, and then I hit them at night before I'm ready to sign off for the day. I don't keep checking in throughout the day on these. You can if you want. If you really want to max it out, by all means go with all heroes, and it will really speed things up, and you can really turn those suckers over. But you have to be able to get access to your characters in the game, obviously, to be able to do that, and I'm not going to waste that much time in my life doing that over and over and over again. Feel free if you want. And sometimes you can get lucky. You can also increase the quality of the items you get by going back into professions again, and you can look for the like the infantry weapon. You can type that in. Maybe sometimes you'll see one for sale in uncommon or rare. Not very often, but they do come up sometimes. You can buy those and increase the quality of the stones you get. I don't happen to have any, but you have that option if you want to. That's a nice, easy way to check on that in the auction house. You can also go into professions, go down to profession packs, and you can see I have up here, you can buy one of these if you want. And you'll often find these in here for all the different professions, but sometimes you can get lucky and maybe get yourself an epic, rare, or uncommon profession tool to increase the quality as opposed to buying it on the auction house. Now just go ahead and buy one real quick so you can check it out, see if I get anything good. And there we go, just like that. We got a man of arms, or man at arms, which is a green level. Not real expensive, nothing too exciting, but again, that was just to demonstrate that you can get those there if you so desire. There, I bought a second one. And another man at arms, elemental aggregate, and local map. Alright, that's enough of that. You get the idea. Now for the fun part. It's time to open these up and get some goodies. So here we go. And as you can see, for the refining stones, I'm getting twice as many as I would normally get. So if I was normally going to get 2, I get 4. If I was getting 1, I get 2. Very clever, I know. Very, very clever. Yes, yes it is. Yes, indeed. And look at all the goodness happening. And again, see, these are not account bound. Whoops, the wrong one. Yeah, that one. That one, that one. I know you're excited. These. Now the enchanted coffers are pretty cool, because you get a mixture of professions, asset, and refining stones. How's that? And of course the profession assets are also not account bound. They're very sellable. They're quite the value, folks. So I saw a manatee today. We hung out with a manatee. They're a big 500-pound sea cow. They're very gentle creatures. That was kind of neat. Look at all the goodies on the right hand side. Okay, so you see what's in those. And let's see, let's open some of these now. Got a ton of these. Here, let's open the resonant bags. I mean, it tells you what's in them. You could get a moderate enchanting stone, a greater enchanting stone, a peridot, an emerald, a flawless sapphire. And there we go. 2 of each of those suckers coming right up. My overflow bag is already filling up. Again, I've got thousands of these. My finger's going to be sore. I'll suffer from carpal tunnel after I'm done, but it's well worth it. I am spending nothing to get all of these refining goodies. In this case, I probably just use all of these on my main character because I have nothing to lose. Look at all that. That's a freaking amazing. I hope you did this. I hope you have a level 25 leadership. If you don't, it's worth the couple months of grinding this stupid thing to get it up there. It really is, as you can see. Unfortunately, the grind is just part of the game. But there are things you can do to make it a little less painful, rather than going onto the auction house and having to buy all this stuff. Because I'm looking at hundreds of thousands just for one character if I were to sell all this stuff. I mean, you guys have to have been pricing this, so I mean, you have to know that. But if you don't know, I mean, I'll show you right now. Yeah, that's worth 4,000 to 5,000 right there. These little suckers, it's like 20,000 for that. I got a bunch of those, a bunch of stacks of those. That's 10,000. These are 50,000, 53, 54,000. And I've got several of those stacks going. I mean, by the time I'm done, I'm going to have stacks and stacks and stacks of these things. So, pretty amazing stuff. I said it's worth cranking some Astral Diamonds into the leadership profession. So that's it, guys. I'm not going to bore you with this, but oh, you know what? Here, let me show you. I'll show you the other bag in case you want to see what's in those. But this is really amazing. You can see why you want to go to level 24 on this particular one. And I'm going to run out of inventory space soon. Good Lord, that was over. Alright, look at all that. Alright, now this bag, if you want to see what's in these. Here, I'll open. I only have 4 of these. I accidentally hit the wrong button, but you can see it's very similar. Here, for instance, is the artifact paraphernalia bags. So let's open up a bunch of these. I'm going to show you this one and another character I already opened a bunch up on. And these are basic. It's not getting into master crafting. You aren't spending millions of Astral Diamonds to get there. It's just basic. Just takes a little bit of patience. And again, keep in mind you can use these yourself or sell them. And there's a lot of refining, especially to take everything up to rank 14. So why not grow your own, guys? Right? Grow your own. Yeah, grow your own. There you go. Okay, so I opened about 1,400 bags with this particular character, and you can see all the new items showing up there. There are thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands of refining stones in my bags now. Haha. In fact, this is all overflow. And that's one character. I'll show you one more, just to show you the power. And here's my warlock. Same thing. Lots and lots of refining stones. Did about the same quantity with him. And I'm just full. I mean, that's a lot of freaking grinding, folks. So that's the power of growing your own. Don't say I didn't show you. enjoy and refine away, guys. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe.